Greetings from beyond the screen. Wow, there's a lot of things being shown right now that I prefer not to be seen. But hey, so long as my personal details aren't on display. Let's do that again. Greetings from beyond the screen. So you'll see a lot of tabs open right now. I tend to be one of my viewers. So sad, so pathetic. But I do want to talk about something. So let's look at the initial tweet that kicked off my particularly being peeved right now scenario. So we have Richie's or Richie Loves. I really don't know how to pronounce the name, nor do I really care. Because most people in this situation, I really don't care about them. But I just tend to get annoyed more, pardon me, these days than I would in other cases. And if I need to, you know what I should do? What would be smart? It's just move this to the side quickly. uh, yeah, you see, I was on the stream. I actually had to do the move quickly so I could actually like navigate, so I can actually see if anyone's chatting this side. Hi, nothing. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for sharing the stream. So as I did mention on Twitter, and I can actually see myself multiple times. This is probably delayed. Yes, that's delayed. So as I was mentioning on Twitter, is that I do want to rant about this because, as I stated before, I tend to get very annoyed these days when it comes to particular people. I need to get rid of those icons on my taskbar. It's I'm looking at the stream right now and I'm like, fuck all of this bullshit. But what I want to talk about is this. So Rich's Love, or Katsuki's, all of the names are just atrocious. The self-diagnosed magical girl. Hope they're not a tranny girl. But what ended up happening here specifically is that they were in WEGEN and they commissioned an artist. Now, as you can see in the attached screenshot, if you can't see, I'll read for you, or I can just actually pop it open. And I hope that's a bit more visible. So it's hi, hello, Richie. Bit redundant. I was reviewing the waitlist and came across your Yumi ship request. I truly apologize for the mistake of adding you before carefully reviewing it. Unfortunately, I won't be able to work on this piece as I don't draw queer couples. Please know it's absolutely nothing against your character or idea. It simply comes from my personal religious belief, and I'm trying to stay faithful to that. I deeply apologize for not clarifying this earlier and for any inconvenience or disappointment this may cause. I'm sincerely grateful for your interest in Nico Mission, and I truly appreciate your understanding. Thank you so much again, and I'm really sorry for the oversight. So, this is where everything starts. This is also the particular event that got me added onto a block list. I'm infamous, and I don't even get 5 concurrent viewers, but I'm infamous. We're making strides. Pardon me. So, on WEGEN, because I've been on WEGEN, I didn't commission anyone. I was in the process when I was getting my VTuber done. I did go through the process of reading each of the artists that I was interested in, read their TOS, read the descriptions. And the one thing I often came worried with, what I came away with, was being worried about whether or not I'd own my IP, if I'd own my character. Because a lot of these artists, they state very clearly, if they designed your character, if they drew your character, they own your character. And they charge you for the copyrights. So ultimately, at the end of the day, you end up in a situation where you don't want to commission those people. That's why I went to go and find someone to draw my model. His name is Nathan, because he wants to use his real name. I've just told him not to, but he does. He is linked in my bio on Twitter, and he drew my model. This was his first ever VTuber. You'd never say that. You'd never say he's ever drawn it before. And I found in my lifetime another artist, my third one, this time around. He seems to be sticking, unlike the other two. And he's fucking phenomenal. Every single piece of art that I post on this account is just from one person. And he's more than willing to do whatever I want to pay him. Because effectively, I molded him. You could even say groomed. I groomed a man in his 20s. And I basically am molding him into a phenomenal artist that's capable of doing anything. I have him doing backgrounds. I have him practicing furry art. Like his second attempt was leagues better than his first. Like it looked like some of the work that you see other artists do when they get commissioned. So my initial like, because now I have to constantly like back and forth on this. Ooh, let's see. Elite streamers. I don't give a fuck about that. Ooh, I have 110 followers. Look at me, I'm growing. I need to fix that as well. I need a new schedule stream. But what I want to do is Daisy, don't you dare get on that PC case, because you were in the rain. Don't you even try it. Sorry about that. My profile of retweeting a whole lot of things. Look at the stuff. Why did I blank this out? Oh yeah, the S rank thing. I was like, oh, let me see what this thing will do. What will it say about me? And it's like, I'm dominant and a bottom, or power bottom. Meanwhile, I'm neither, except one, actually. Let's keep going. I'm going to do a video on that. Hypocrisy. Oh, yes. We got to get back to this. Let me actually bookmark it for now. I need to just find out, like, where did I say this? So this is where, like, I decided to step into the conversation. So I went ahead and I was like, all right, let's talk about this. I'm saying everyone involved in this is wrong, from the artists saying they're a safe space to the ridiculous people that took issue with them politely declining the commission. I once had an artist, and if subjectively objectives here, he can tell you who. He can tell you who. Because, oh, hi, Teresa, I hope you're well. I'm doing well, thanks for asking. I'm just having a bit of a rant at the moment. And then afterwards we will be getting into Dragon Age. I just want to address this. Like, I don't want to do a video on it because I'm already working on a script for another video that's going to come out next week Friday. And I don't want to be ambitious and do about like 2 or 3 videos because there's a lot I want to talk about. So I just want to air it out here. So, just like circle back. Oh yeah, you know the artist. You know the artist. I just got here, so I missed a bit of it. Yeah, you know the artist. The artist is your brother. You know what artist I'm talking about. It's your brother. And as much as your brother's a phenomenal artist, he was uncomfortable doing certain things. And if it wasn't him being uncomfortable, it was his mental health issues. So, this is my thing. If an artist says to me they're uncomfortable with something, I'm like, all right, great. We move on. I'm going to go find someone else. You're going to be seeing Moist Marauder. I don't even know who that is. Someone probably changed their name. It probably didn't even pop up on that side of the screen, so you guys didn't even see like a Steam notification about my friend playing a game. But as I was saying before, the particular like grievance I have. How long have you been playing this game? Oh, Dragon Age. Are we talking on stream or in general, like real life? Because if we talk in real life, I've been playing this game for over 100 hours, constantly uninstalling, reinstalling. If we're talking on stream, I think, have we passed the 50-hour mark yet? I don't think so. Let's say, maybe let's say 25 hours. Maybe it's 25. I'm not too sure. But just clarify which one you want to know. Real life or streaming. Because those are two different things for me. Yeah, great artist. In terms of skill, horrible to work with. Horrible. I never gave this dude deadlines. Let me tell you what was the reason he decided to stop working with me. Because he couldn't pump out the art as often as I wanted to. But I never gave him a deadline. But that was his reason. And I told him, like, with the concept art he was drawing, I said to him, don't go so heavy on the detail. Don't render as if it's for a fucking paid piece by a wealthy furry. Like, don't do it. He's still done it anyway, so his fault, not mine. But basically, the point of what I'm saying here is that I once had an artist on Retrader who stated that he wasn't comfortable drawing full nudity. I actually went to go and find someone else. And then that dude dropped me because he got a full-time job. It wasn't an issue because there are hundreds of artists who would be comfortable doing it. Richie could have approached them instead of pulling this attention whoring stunt, which it is. It's entirely attention whoring. And so, this lovely piece gets me added onto like a block list. And I'm just like, you know what, I don't really give a fuck. Now, what I want to do is I want to like demonstrate in my bookmarks like why I have an issue with this Richie person. So, I need to now go to Richie's original tweet. So it's like, well, gang, I wouldn't recommend trying to commission if you're a queer person, I guess. Now, here's the important thing in what Nico is saying. Nico is saying they don't draw queer couples. Couples. If the character happens to be gay, I don't think that it's going to be a problem. The artist in question draws demons. There's certain liberties they're willing to take. Now, if you want to know my stance, given the fact that Nico, if I can find now, in their profile, let's go and see. Given the fact that Nico has the Palestine flag, and oh, they took safe space out of their bio. They took safe space out of their bio. Oh my god. Oh my god, they took safe space out. I have the tweet. I have the screenshot. This is why we screenshot conversations. This is why we do what we did. Is this my favorite game? Ugh. It's very difficult. I'm multitasking with this conversation. It's very difficult for me to say what is my favorite game. Unfortunately, I'm not someone that has favorites. I don't even have a favorite food. I just enjoy eating. When it comes to video games, I don't actually have a favorite. I have games that I do enjoy playing, but I could actually go years without touching it and come back to it and then remember why I liked it. If I had to really pick, I would have to say it most likely would be Soul Calibur 3. And for no other reason than that was the game that introduced me to Soul Calibur on the PlayStation 2. And I learned to love Ivy. So if you want to know what my favorite game is, I would have to say that one. If you're asking favorites, then we're going to be here for a while because I wouldn't know what to say in response to the question. I'm like multitasking. Not just to say space anymore, huh? Absolutely. So this was my reasoning to be against the artist as well. The Palestine flag, they don't care about it. It just means I can guess what some of their political opinions are. And I did mention it. I did mention it in response to someone. I said they had the Palestinian flag in their bio and safe space. These two things act as signifiers for the people that's currently criticizing Nico. So I'm like, couldn't it happen to a better group of people? Is how I look at it. It's like, let them fight, not our business, don't care. Now, safe space got removed, as we can see. It's no longer a safe space. The safe space went away. As we can see right now, the safe space does not exist. Safe space is just gone forever, which is fine. It's not a problem. I just find it funny because a lot of people were mentioning the safe space thing in their arguments against him, so I really can't fault them for it, for removing it. That is, and then now let's go take a look at Richie, who wants to go after people and say, oh no. I say myself as I close too many things. I say, oh no, myself as I close 600 things. What a joke. What a joke. I need to get a bit of hang of this. But my entire problem right now, when it comes to this loveliness, is what Richie has to say in another tweet that was screenshotted. Because we love screenshots here. We love screenshots. Because screenshots allow us to showcase that people are pieces of shit. That is how we look at it. So Richie is like, no, so they get asked a question, which is genuine question. Is it bad of me to not be comfortable? Oh my god. What? This grammar. Do you not know how to spell? Do people not know how to spell? My god. The fuck? Okay, let me pull back my concern over mastery of the English language for a bit. Genuine question. Is it bad of me to not be comfortable drawing head couples. I'm an artist, and this thing has made me think, I don't know. Now, here's my thing. I believe as an artist, you should be willing to draw anything and everything that you want and people want to commission you for. That is my personal belief. I want to get to the point with my drawing when I get back into it to be the person that's going to be like, listen, you want me to draw for? I can do it. If it's scat, you're going to have to pay me a lot of money for that one. Because that's the thing, it's like treat it as a business. And as a business, the only thing you want to concern yourself with is the legality of what you're doing. Whether you're drawing all kinds of bizarre shit, it really shouldn't be a concern for you. That is not your concern as a business person. If now you want to be a curated commission business where you only work for a select clientele, that's a very different story. Make your own platform, make your own website, say la vie, done. We don't need to talk about it. But if you're on platforms like WEGEN, Skib, whatever else, you're going to have to adhere to, unfortunately, a very diverse client base. And that diverse client base can be pieces of shit like Richie. Let's read. No, because there isn't something like straight phobia. It doesn't exist the same way you can't be racist towards white people. Now, there's a VTuber that I've been speaking to, and we got into a fight over the fact that I was like, I'm a racist. But that's the best way to describe how I interact with people on a group level versus an individual level. And I still never say anything close to what Richie has said in my life. I say the most outlandish, most outrageous things imaginable. I still can never say anything close to this. Never in my life do I get like close to the precipice or even to the base of the mountain where I can make ridiculous statements like this. And so for me, it's like I was getting annoyed with this and I wanted to talk about it because Richie is a piece of shit. The artist, and also talking about the artist apologized, and I need to go into that apology because it was certainly interesting. Like, this is what we're spending the stream doing for now, is just talking about this nonsense. Let's scroll down. I want to find that apology. So here's it. It's like, hi everyone. I didn't expect to be awake with a notification or was expecting to. But I truly didn't expect this would blow up. First of all, I'm very sorry for the disheartening experience of what happened to the fellow past client, who had queer couple characters in their reference. I had just opened WeGen a few days ago and was not aware of how the system worked. It was completely my fault for not checking and understanding how request submissions are done. I wrote an important note saying do and don't will be discussed in DM since I was used to how other platforms work. WeGen is different. You have to submit a request first before being able to DM, and that was my fatal mistake. No, I'm not queerphobic. I'm surrounded by many kind queer people. Yeah, already you could have shut up. Like, yeah, you could have stopped. Like, the conversation could have ended there. We didn't need to say anything. The moment you say this, you lost me, you lost everyone. Because when you play that lovely, lovely card of what I call, I am friends with these kind of people, you are playing into their rules. You are playing their game. And their game is to make you feel shame. Because I would have just been like, you know what? Keep it at 3 tweets. Great. 3-part thread. Fantastic. Leave it at that. I wouldn't have even addressed it. Given the fact that a private conversation was taken public. Richie was attention whoring. So fuck Richie. Fuck the artist a little bit. Because I'm sorry, this is bullshit. Don't apologize if you didn't actually do anything wrong. And me, as a flamboyant femboy fag, I don't care. I legitimately don't care if someone doesn't want to give me business or interact with me because I happen to suck dick and take it up the arse. Like, why must I bother myself with someone who doesn't want to have anything to do with me? And the funny thing is this. I literally, one of my former best friends, because we barely interact these days, so I don't know if we're still friends. Her brother-in-law The day before I met him, she was like, he's a very big racist, he's a very big homophobe. I happen to be two of those things, so she doesn't think our trip to Gold Reef City, which is like an amusement park here in South Africa, is going to go well. Boy, oh boy. Me and this dude get along like a fire in a house. Like, he even asks about, like, how's I almost said my real name. How's Damien doing? What's he up to, etc. It's like, dude, who in conversation, like, he spoke to me, and I could pick up, like, yeah, no, there's racism and all of that fun stuff. And he gets along with me. So it's like, wow, I'm an exception, as per usual. And so for me, it's like, I can't care about someone not liking me for some arbitrary reason. I really can't. I don't like myself enough. I don't need to worry about anyone else. I don't like myself. I don't like myself enough for everyone. So I don't need to bother with, like, oh my god, someone's homophobic. Someone doesn't like me because I suck dick. Me. It's like, it's bullshit. Bullshit. And then just to, like, carry on with this fun time as I keep going back. And it's like, here's the thing that fine else, that isn't anyone, it certainly is. Artists online, for the most part, are extremely annoying. Oh my god, trust me, I told my new artist, Nathan, I said, listen, when you get onto Twitter or Instagram or whatever, I don't want you to give your opinion on anything. You are just there to post art and nothing but art. I want to see you can post a tutorial. You can post a work in progress. The moment you give your opinion, I'm gonna smack you. Like, I will drive up to you in Mpumalanga and smack you. Because I'm like, do not be like all of these other asshole artists. Like, avoid it. You can be so much better. You have the talent. You have the skill. Don't waste it by acting like an ungrateful child and thinking everyone wants to pay attention to you and as if you're important in the grand scheme of things. You are just a pebble on a stone path. That is how important you are. But now some people obviously were siding with the artist, which, if I had to pick between two sides, I would side with the artist, even though I disagree with him. Because it's like, don't say safe space, and then people come to you expecting a safe space, and then you're not really a safe space. Please note, I'm being very sarcastic when I say all of this. I don't believe in safe spaces. But now, like, Junkie Buggy says, I'm confused. There's artists that won't draw men. Oh, let me tell you, I came across a lot of artists when I was looking for someone to draw my model. I came across so many artists that didn't want to draw men. So many artists that were like, I don't want to draw men. No one took issue. I never came across anyone that said they don't want to draw women, so I'm sorry. I can't consider that one. I did come across people that didn't want to draw animals or furries. That's fine. Mix as well. Ship art, sexual imagery. Basically, out of all of these, the only one I never saw come up was woman. But all of the others, I saw them. And more. But if one artist doesn't want to or can't because of religion, they're a horrible person. People rather force and put them in danger instead of buying from other artists. And that's my thing. The artist in question, Nico, as far as I believe, lives in Indonesia, as well as I'm aware. It's not very rainbow religious there. It's very much the opposite. But when I look at all of that, it's insane when I think about it, like just how these people can be. It's like, they don't want to work with you. Fine, keep it to yourself, move on, find another artist. That's it. You don't need to post it. And then God, like some of these, like, whoa, like I'm getting heated right now. We're gonna stop when we reach like the 25-minute mark. But basically, like, the thing that really got to me was this. It's like, womp womp, homophobic artists get some pushback on their comms, and suddenly the victims as if they haven't been discriminating the whole time and violating WEGEN's TOS. Now here's my thing. Discrimination is not a crime. It is not a crime to discriminate against anyone. We discriminate every day of our lives. If you have a preference for tall guys, you're discriminating against short guys. If you have a preference for people that dress well, you discriminate against the people that don't dress well. Discrimination happens every day at every level, whether it's race, religion, clothing, etc. I don't give a damn. Only when it comes from the government do I give a shit. If it's up to people, I don't care. No, I don't care. And so it's like you have this response from people where it's like, am I Coco Bananas or this could have stayed in DMs? Like, as I said, there's people siding with him. There's no need to put this poor artist on blast. Like, that is my thing. That is my thing. It's like, why did you put him on blast? Or she? Because I don't know what their sex is. But it's like, why did you do it? If it wasn't for attention. Like, you done it for attention. You're just a miserable piece of shit human being. That is all you are if you felt the need to expose this person. They done nothing wrong. I would understand if they came into your DM and they were like, listen, I don't know your characters. You're probably a fag. You're probably a fudge packer. Blah, 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 blah. I would understand that. Actually, no, I wouldn't understand that. I'd just be like, just keep it in DMs. No need to post it. That person isn't worth the attention. Like, I have a very, like, I don't care mindset with a lot of things. And here's another person. Don't commission them if you're LGBTQI+. Well, it's ever growing and ever redundant. Use a religion to be homophobic. Now, here's my thing. If they're in Indonesia, they have the Palestinian flag in their bio, and they say they can't draw certain things due to their religious beliefs, they're most likely Muslim. In the Islamic faith, you cannot draw or photograph, etc., living beings. It's considered a blasphemous act. And so I can understand when people leverage their religion against them, because it's not something they're supposed to be doing. But now no one does it like that, because it's like using religion to be homophobic while drawing canonically homosexual demon characters is wild, man. But you see, here's the thing. They have no problem drawing the homosexual characters. They just have an issue drawing homosexual relationships. So what's the problem? It's like a gay man saying he's a side. He doesn't want to commit to the act of homosexuality by going all the way and either topping or bottoming. So instead, he simply just wants to suck dick. This artist is like, I will draw the gays and the lesbians and the dykes and the homos and the fairies and etc. But I will not draw them as a couple. I'm struggling to see the problem. Also, we won't touch on the adventure encoding of being very openly queer the whole game. Yeah, it's one of those people. This is coded. My fucking balls are coded. Actually, my balls are coded. It's raining. But it's like, this is the thing. It's like, the bigoted replies defending them as me cringe. It's cringe, actually. You idiot. Noticing how a lot of them are Christian too, I wonder if there's a correlation. It's like, this is why religious people don't like the alphabet community, because of comments like this. It's like, oh, bigoted. What do you mean bigoted? It's like, I look at you people. I look at how you behave and I'm like, wow, I might be homophobic too. I don't want you people around me. I don't want you people breathing the same air as me. Because you're such horrible people. Inside and out. To the point where it's like, oh, why are you alive still? I thought you would have died from just all the bitterness inside you. Then it's like, here's another person. Religion is an actual mental illness. If it makes you think like that, makes you think like this, by the way. It's like, no one is trying to understand them. Like, nobody wants to understand them. And I'm sorry. And then, oh, honeybee. Oh, honey. I followed them initially in the beginning until someone showed me, like, their tweets that they were making and stuff. And I had to completely, like, dip out from following them. Because I don't want to follow people that I'm going to have a lot of beef with. Because Honey and me are on very different spectrums of the when it comes to politics. Like, I'm so far right, I'm not even on the chart anymore, according to some people. And then Honeybee is so far on the left, I can see them. And this is, it's like the same people advocating for artists' rights that are motivated by homophobia are the same exact people who are always advocating for AI to replace artists and cry when artists deny their commissions because all they post is racist political talking points. Now, here's my thing. here's my thing. So let's look at this a bit bigly. Avoid artists that are too political because they're so annoying. You know what the problem is? Nothing. You know what the problem is with avoiding all of the artists that get too annoying with politics is that some of these artists are so phenomenally talented at their craft, or rather skilled would be a better word, are so phenomenally skilled at their craft. I said not on the PC case, you can't. Okay, you actually try. It's fine. You have been forgiven. As I speak to my cat. Where was I now in my rant? So there's an artist I follow, Idoram. I follow him on one of my alt accounts. I don't follow him here. And boy, this dude knows nothing about politics. Goes ham for Palestine. So much so that he complains more about politics than actually posts art. But he's so great. He's so skilled. But you also know what's funny? A lot of artists in the space also don't like him because he has an ego. But I'm like, the dude has an ego for a reason. He's fucking good. He's fucking good at what he does. So it's like the ego's earned, unfortunately. But it's like, I want to do get it. I want to commission him, but I'm just like, damn. I don't want to commission you and then post it on this account and then you have a whole like bitch fit. But I just want to like focus on Honey because there's 2 tweets that they did that I bookmarked. And the problem I have right now is this. So it's like, you don't want artists to discriminate if they're homophobic, but you're fine when artists discriminate because of politics. Which one is it, sweetie? Which one is it? Yes, homosexuality isn't a choice. Homophobia also isn't a choice. Because listen, a lot of people used to like the gays, were fine with the gays, but then they saw how majority of them can be pieces of shit, loathsome pieces of shit, actually. And now they don't like them. So I say it's not a choice. Circumstances drove them to that position. So it's like, you care if people are discriminated because sexual orientation. No one's discriminated because of sexual orientation. Fictional fucking characters were discriminated. So it's like, I'm trying to understand. So we care more about fiction than reality? Which one is it? Which one is it? And but then it's like, I don't like the discrimination against other people, but as God is my witness, we find discriminate along politics. It's like, okay, fine. Okay, fine. Bullshit, I say. Now, let's go and find the other tweet. Like, I have a lot. Oh, yes. Here's another one. Here's another one. Now, I will say this with my chest. No niggers, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, or dogs allowed. Sign at the Texas restaurant in the 1960s. Now, let's see how smart Honey is. Stop trying to get people to draw gay characters. It's against their religion. Same energy. So, I need to understand how these two correlate. Because drawing, you're fine with people discriminating against people on the basis of their politics. You want to force people to want to draw whatever they want, even if they're not comfortable. And like I said, I'm willing to respect that. It's a lost opportunity for revenue, but we keep things moving. That's my opinion. So it's like, I look at this and I'm like, okay, so we can discriminate in some cases, but not all cases. We should force people to do things that they don't want to because we feel as if it's right. I'm sorry, it's like, wow. If this is the opposition to the artist, I'm completely swayed to the other side. I stand with the artist. If this is the kind of people that are basically against him, people that are like, if you don't conform to what we want and force yourself to abide by our way of life, then you're not worth anything. If that's the case, I must say, you know what? The artist was in the right. The artist was in the right. I know someone talented, but I don't like to interact with those that would hate me. And trust me, I completely get that nothing. I completely get that. That's the reason why I don't follow Honey anymore. Like, their tweets still come up on my timeline. I don't mute them because it's like, I like to laugh at what they say. You know? I like a good laugh every now and then. And when I see like tweets like this, I either just pull my face and go like, huh? Really? Are we really doing this? Well, I'm like, yeah, people are just dumb. That's how I look at it. I find amusement in it. and bewilderment at times as well. There's another thing these people do a lot is make every single grievance a public matter. Oh my gosh, that was the entire cause of this, was making a grievance a public matter. Like, my God, like, Jesus Christ, if I had to make my grievances public every fucking day, I'd be a miserable person. Because I think it's also embarrassing, like, letting everyone know what's going on in your life. Like, God, do you not have some privacy? Do you not have, like, things you keep to yourself? Like, lock that shit up. Keep it to yourself. Don't put everything out in the open. Ugh. Some people have a lot of talent, but their personality does hold them back. Abso-fucking-lutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Some of these people have so much. Sorry for the league? What do you mean league? Lag? Yeah, like so many people have so much talent, but then their personality is so goddamn atrocious. And I think we're done with this conversation. I just had to yap today. What do you mean by this, my dude? What do you mean by this? This is me flirting with people. I flirt with... The moment I see a male VTuber, I'm like, flirt. That's just my response nowadays. It's just like, flirt. And like, yeah, this is like just tweets from like the replies and stuff from like the thread I was added to. I almost showed things I wasn't supposed to. Let's close my Hollow Knight. Let's move it down. I almost showed things I wasn't supposed to. Oh, what? I'm very explicit in my Discord messages, so the problem is this, it's that y'all would have seen things you're not supposed to see. Like, rated 18 is a real thing, yeah. What a joke. I'm a joke. Must be doing fine if... Huh? Just give me a second. You could be the editor. You could be the editor. Yeah, no, I'm trying to help a VTuber get bigger, even though I'm not big enough to assist them. But it's like, help your friends, and if you help your friends, your life will be better. Okay, now we get back into the game. As I try to find the game. Behind like 676 things that I currently have up. Brother Jenna TV, we are coming for you. I made like a whole meal. There's a place near my work when I'm at the office. It's called Slamwich. Their toasted sandwiches are so divine. Oh, languages. So as I was saying, they make the most divine, delectable toasted sandwiches I've ever had. And I tried to like replicate one of the recipes today. I didn't get quite close to it. But basically, like one of the things, it's like, they call it Grandpa's favorite. And it's basically like beef mince. Favorite? Hold on. Hold on. Okay, wait, let's see this quickly. Okay, I'm very confused. I need to just see something quickly.
We seem to be going quite out of our way to revive this Al Eamon.
You spoke about that
We
already.
need his help. What choice do we have?
Surely there must be another option than searching out a holy relic, the existence of which...
Good to see you back.
Need any more help?
I've got complaints in the Nord Noble Tavern that some mercenaries have invaded. Nothing violent has happened. The sellswords are probably just disturbing the nobles' rarefied conversation. Just drum the louts out of there. The barkeep doesn't mind some blood. Or sport, as she called it. Captain said Denham won't miss a few dead mercenaries. Do what you will, and good luck.
Hey!